answer anything I said? Can you answer anything I said about the nature of the case you're referencing and how it isn't me? Can you answer any of that?
What was that? Sorry?
Can you answer anything about the exposed fallacies of that case you're referencing and why it had to be dropped so incredibly low and that there was no evidence for it? Even Rob Reed claimed to have gotten the case file for this thing and claimed there was a bunch of evidence and there was this and flight records and hotel logs, and there was nothing. He wasn't able to produce a single fucking thing. So what you have clearly in this instance is some chick makes up a story over a decade after the fact, and it's just believed. That's basically what happens. There's no evidence for it. And by the way, if there was, then why didn't the bitch provide it? She showed up and did interviews where she claimed I wasn't that guy, and yet you're going to call her a fucking liar, but you're going to believe the rest, I guess, which has no evidence or support for it.
You said,
okay, great.
You had many
opportunities. Great.
What's your full government name,
Brandon, would it matter about this guy's identity if he didn't do anything wrong?
This guy,
would it even matter about this guy's identity if he actually did nothing wrong, like which was shown evidence of?
How do you know all the details of this case?
Brandon, turn your camera on.
Because, well, I've already explained this. You're so fucking retarded and don't do any research that you don't listen. And you just run off the fucking hill. You don't fucking know anything. The reason is because this guy leaked information to our cult because he was sick of being slandered on the internet by degenerate gutter trash like you. So he released the information on the other side. It was taken and presented to the public, and you just didn't pay attention.
Okay, so again, I will ask you. So you're claiming this?
I'm just not gonna bother with it.
That's none of your business, Brandon. Keep that shit to yourself, Brandon. Your stupid, perverted ideas, versions to yourself. And if it was handled, it was handled in court and had nothing to do with you. And that's not something you can talk about in public. You stupid, psycho, fucking jerk.
Here you got a guy.
In front of anybody.
Here you got a guy who keeps this person from ever coming to the law, who probably went and raped a whole bunch of boys after that, but that's okay. Brandon doesn't give a shit about that.
You just sit here and dig in even further. You're gonna dig
in even further. You're a fucking hypocrite, dude. You're a fucking hypocrite. You don't actually give a shit about any of this. The only shit you give is to try and distract from the fact that I fucking destroy you in your stupid fucking theology. That's all you're doing.
Really don't. I'm trying to expose how
I do. I do. That's why you have to cling to this desperate bullshit.
Destroyed any of my arguments?
All of them. I destroy them every day. Charlie Michael spanked you so bad you ran away.
That was hilarious.
Charlie Michael spanked you so bad you ran away. He pointed out things that were added that weren't in the text of Perceptive. You get spanked all the time.
You guys just say shit. You can just say whatever you want because there's no one there to fact check you.
And you did what you wanted, and you proved that you're a horrible person, Brandon. Congratulations.
You don't know how to fact check shit. You're the most retarded sifter of evidence I've ever heard. You're talking about believing these random fucking unsourced pictures of supposed giant skeletons.
That's what he does in his free fucking time, Brandon.
You get actual evidence of things and you reject it, and then you accept the weakest evidence possible for dumb bullshit you want to believe. You're a fucking clown. And it's no different with this. You're just believing what you want to believe again. You're a disgusting, worthless sack of shit that can't figure out anything as a standard of evidence or truth. So of course I'm not going to convince you. You're completely fucking retarded.
You won't answer the question because you're a liar.
I've answered it 20 fucking times. Really? You're just going to keep asking it over and over again. You're a fucking idiot if you have to keep asking it over and over again, Brandon.
Yes or no? Are you the guy in the photo? Yes or no?
Brandon, I have answered this 20 fucking times. Why are you going to keep asking it?
It don't matter, Brandon.
Yes or no? Answer it right now. Quit answering it.
No, I'm not answering it again. I'm done jumping through your hoops of answering the same question over and over again. No.
Even talking on the computer, Brandon.
Said it again. That's not
Brandon,
him.
don't say it ever again.
Let the record show
you're a fucking
once again,
psycho jerk
claims
with a bad version
this
of
person in the photo is not him.
Brandon,
let the record show.
That's you're ungodly as fuck. Shut the fuck up, you dumb douchebag atheist.
Basta.
Brandon, the victim themselves said it's not me. So why are you calling them a liar? Why are you calling them a liar and then saying the rest of what they said is true? What's wrong with you? Are you that fucking stupid? Are you that fucking stupid to call them a liar and then claim that the rest of what they said is true?
If that's not
you're
you,
a creep, Brandon. Talking about court stuff that's been passed due. It's been dealt with. It has none of your business in it, Brandon. It is HIPAA law, you
whatever the fuck your name is.
You fucking retired retard. Shut the fuck up and go back to bed. Go eat your own meal, go to bed, Brandon.
Yeah, let the record show you claimed it is
Bibi, nagiran ba nimo ang opisina sa gobyerno alang sa pagsusi sa mga kuntugod sa
if you're a man of integrity, then you would be telling the truth in this.
You are not to speak to anyone about integrity, Brandon. You have none at all.
You have none. According to official documents,
you don't help nobody out.
You're a lying,
you're a poisonous person. You're a poisonous person, Brandon.
That's where the facts lie right now. That's where they're at. It shows you as a lying piece of shit.
There you go. There's your lack of integrity. My wife just nailed it. There's his perfect view of a lack of integrity. Thank you, sweetheart. Right there. Nailed it.
Brandon, who says that the justice system is unjust, claims the justice system is just when it allegedly condemns his enemies.
No, all I did was ask.
Brandon, what you did was wrong. And what you're doing is wrong, you silly fucking clown. You happy about yourself? You want to be
I'm
known for being a dog sing stick son of a bitch and someone who
you
just
should just go back into your closet.
Version that's in your fucking head when you have no proof either way.
The only thing that I'm arguing,
you were sick and creepy.
You claim you're not that person in that photo,
Brandon.
He's been saying it for 5 years, Brandon. Clean out your ears. He keeps saying it again and again, and he keeps answering the
You disrespectful woman.
Brandon, you're disrespectful to everyone in every way.
You've been filibustering for the last 30 minutes asking the same question that Smokey's had to answer
he's
for the
lying
last
through
5
his fucking
years.
teeth, and you fucking clowns are gonna fucking play along with him in his imaginary land when him and his deranged wife pretend that's not him in the photo. Because you're fucking weird.
Even the victim said it was not him.
Justify your sins.
Brandon, you're sinful for looking at it being a creep.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
Pull it out and start being creepy about it.
Okie dokie. Got me there,
That's
buddy.
What you're doing, Brandon. You're a freaking stalker creep and you're doxing, and it's not a good behavior whatsoever. It's poisonous. It's criminal behavior. And you're
when retards bring this on
themselves. Brandon, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Since we're on personal character, since we're on personal character, and you've attempted to assault mine, let me ask you something. How do you afford all the food? How do you afford all the food and vet bills for your dogs?
By magic.
Yeah. No, the real answer is you don't. And what means is that you're running some sort of weird puppy mill where you're depriving the dogs of necessary care. You're actually a disgusting sack of shit. You're a garbage dog owner, and I'm convinced you're an animal abuser, actually. I don't believe you're affording all the vet bills. That's why you had dogs that had a virus that swept through them and a bunch of them died. Because you're an irresponsible, worthless sack of shit that can't even take care of these fucking dogs. And why you would fill your property with this expense when you're trying to save to build a house shows you're an incompetent sack of shit. And you're going to stay poor. You're going to stay poor because you're so fucking stupid that this is what you do with your money.
My dogs are happy as fuck.
Well, then why did a whole bunch of them die from a virus? Then why did a whole bunch of them die from a virus then, Brandon? Why did a whole bunch of your dogs die of a virus? Why'd that happen, Brandon? Why'd that happen? Because you're an irresponsible pet owner and an animal abuser. You're one of the biggest pieces of shit on the internet.
Who's an animal? You're so stupid.
You are. You can't afford the treatment for your dogs, which is why a bunch died of a virus, as you admitted. You're disgusting.
I can afford whatever I
You're
want,
a fucking sack of shit. You're disgusting.
Well, you're disgusting.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
Because
you can't fucking just even fess up.
Inhumane
you will just
being.
continue to lie
That's
and
expensive.
Vile thoughts to yourself, Brandon.
You're stone cold busted.
Brandon, you can't even get the details of the case right. Like, this is the thing. Like, you don't even realize what a fucking clown you look like.
That you know the details of the case exposes that you are.
No, it doesn't. I already told you. The guy that was being falsely accused leaked information from the other side so that people would stop doing what you're doing. But he didn't account for disgusting, degenerate, fake Christian rodents like you that would try to continue to run with narratives that have been proven false. So good job. You're the amoral sack of shit that we know all fake Christians like you to be. Good job. You think you exposed me, Brandon? You exposed yourself.
Don't sit here and fucking continue to lie through their teeth. They actually fess up to their crimes and fucking move on. But you're incapable
What if the crime never happened?
I don't give a shit.
What if the crime never happened? What if the crime never happened?
Told me
what if evidence was provided that the crime never happened? What then?
And now you
can't answer that.
Lying.
He won't answer that.
Red-handed,
lying after regret.
He is a hypocrite. Max and my wife called it. He's a raging hypocrite.
I don't
raped you when you were 8. Yeah, you're so much better than everyone. Yeah.
Again, you're trying to twist up the narrative again. Everybody heard me tell the story.
You can't consent. You know what's really funny? Let me tell you something. You know the real hilarity of this? The real fucking hilarity of this. Here's Brandon, who talks about how he could consent to sex. He could see how fucking retarded this is. Why am I even listening to this?
Believe me, I was no victim.